Rams and the Lions. Here's new head coach Jeff Fisher saying, so I had Vince Young and that didn't work. Now I got Bradford, who's a little bit better. Matthew Stafford says, I'll show you how things are done in Motown. Watch this. Oh, no, wait. That's not a guy on my team. It's Janoris Jenkins, the rookie, with a 34-yard interception return. Take a look at it again. Just a bad pass by Matthew Stafford. Just throws it to a wide-open Janoris Jenkins in the white jersey. Rams would go up 3-0 on a field goal. Second quarter, Lions trailing 3-0. Stafford says, all right, enough of this foolishness. I'm going to throw it to Calvin Johnson because it worked so well in 2011. What Madden curse? Down to the 2-yard line, they would punch it in. A couple of plays later, Detroit would take the lead 7-3. Second quarter, Lions still leading 7-3. Matthew Stafford says, this is how we do things in again, another interception. Jolon Dunbar, 42-yard pick return, leads to a 29-yard field goal, 7-6 Lions. Matthew Stafford, next possession, says, okay, now I'll show you how things are done in Detroit. You think so? Here's how we do. I'm going to throw it to the flat, and I'm looking for... There was a DB named Cortland Finnegan. He scored touchdowns with his chin again. A 31-yard pick six. The Rams would take a 13-7 lead. Nice play. Matthew Stafford has to stop throwing it to the other team. So on this play, he decides, I'm going to throw it to Calvin Johnson and see what happens. 51 yards downfield, Johnson goes up, makes the catch, loses his head, actually his helmet, and he comes down and he is okay. Watch this replay again. Great concentration by Johnson, who gets his helmet knocked off by Craig Dahl. They would get a field goal and trail 13-10. Fourth quarter now, game is tied at 13, fifth play of the drive, 2nd and 9 on the Lions 23. Sam Bradford looking deep along the sideline. Brandon Gibson for a 23-yard touchdown. Pretty play. They would take a lead 20-13, but an injury on the field. Offensive lineman Roger Saffold gets pushed back and jams his neck into the back of a defensive player. Scary moment right there, and he just kind of goes down. Rams players would gather together for prayer as Saffold would get carted off the field with a neck injury. He would not return to the game. Next Lions possession now, trying to cut into this lead, down 20-13. Stafford connects with Brandon Pettigrew, sets up first and goal on the Rams' 5-yard line. Next play, it's Kevin Smith chasing Amy into the end zone for a touchdown. Game is now tied at 20. So now it's the Rams' turn. Sam Bradford, who had a pretty nice game, looking to lead him back. Brandon Gibson again on the side. Pump fake, 11 yards. It would lead to a Greg Zuerlein 46-yard field goal. Rams lead 23-20 Bradford, 198 and a touchdown on the day. So time running out for Matthew Stafford. He looks for Nate Burleson for 20 yards. Stafford says, yeah, that's nice, but let's get up here. Come on, we got to show them we do things in Motown. 4 plays later, 30 seconds left. Stafford looking for Calvin Johnson, 18 yards down to the 5. Calvin Johnson, 6 catches for 111 yards on the day. 2 plays later, 15 seconds left. Again, mall ratting his way into the end zone is Kevin Smith. Jeff Fisher says, oh, man, we just lost this game. Jim Schwartz ecstatic saying, I knew Matthew Stafford could do it. 355, a touchdown, and those 3 picks. Lions win it 27-23.
Rams and Redskins going at it on Jeff Fisher Mustache Day.
I wonder who thought of that campaign. I wonder who said, man, let's do a Mustache Day. That's going to be fun.
Okay. Now, it's fun just watching this guy.
It's fun,
all right?
Wow.
RG3, TD1 on the ground for him.
Down with RG3. Yeah, you know me.
You know me, boy. What a great. Did you see that move, Greg? That's what I'm talking about, that little wiggle thing he has.
14-3 Skins. Second quarter. This is crazy, guys. Rams on the goal line. Steven Jackson thinks he is in.
How do you think he is?
Well, he stretched the ball out, and now he's upset, so he gets that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
It's a lot of disrespect going on with the replacement officials. It's like disrespecting the substitute teacher.
Rams would settle for a field goal, but you give it another look. By the way, Jackson did not play another snap after this. Jeff Fisher said it was a sore groin.
About to mark the spot the ball when he stuck it on.
What Jeff Fisher said? What did he say?
Sore groin. How about a little play action?
That's a lie.
Leonard Hankerson, 68 yards. The man can air it out.
From the U right there. But that's those are the plays that we're looking forward to seeing a lot from my man Robert RG3, because that's what Michael Shanahan did.
Down 21-6. Sam Bradford, Danny Amendola.
Amendola is
What a
balling.
day he
Tied a
had.
franchise record with 15 catches.
What a great
Tied
start.
for Anderson.
Franchise record,
Isaac Bruce.
even in the great damn Marshall Falk
That's right.
and the Starlets.
Third quarter, Rams now up by 2. Robert Griffin third. I'll just take it myself.
You can't teach that.
Ran for 82, threw for 206.
Ran for 2 touchdowns.
Now it's going to start to get real interesting, guys. Rams down 5. First and goal, Bradford to Matthew Mulligan. Bradford threw for 310. You believe in him, Marshall?
I like Sam. He has to be protected. I like every quarterback, but Sam,
really has to be protected.
Exactly.
All right, this one, you can't blame it on the rookie. Looking for Pierre Garçon's replacement, Aldridge Robinson.
Man, you gotta make that play. Oh man, you make that play, you're the hero. Hey, RG3, and I love that he made the plays that were there.
So remember, Jackson out because of the sore groin. So the rookie, the 7th round pick out of Abilene Christian, Daryl Richardson fumbles. Second to last pick in the draft in crunch time.
He yumbles the ball.
He ran hard, though.
Yeah, 15 carries for 83 yards, but that big turnover. So the Redskins, Griffin down 3, under a minute and a half to go. Griffin to Josh Morgan, who gets close to the first down, but Cortland Finnegan the push, and there's the toss, and here comes the flag.
Cut it. I'm cutting him on the spot.
Josh.
You can't do nothing stupid like that in a game of this magnitude.
Guys, look at Brian Arakpo on the sidelines. Doesn't have his shoulder pads on.
No, did you see Coach come by and yell at him on the slide?
You have to
Watch
know
this look by Coach
that
Shanahan.
the second person gets caught all the time.
All right, so now we got to try from 62 yards out instead of like 47.
Right.
Yeah, who's praying? Please make this, Billy Cundiff. Please.
What's his name?
Josh Morgan?
No, Billy Cundiff?
Yeah, you remember him.
We know his history.
Come on.
We know his
This is
history.
62.
We know his
It's
history.
not making a 62 when it could have been a 42 or 48.
47 he would have made.
47.
We know his history.
Well, so there you. That's.
Look at it. He's still looking at
We'll hear
Morgan.
about this a little
Well,
bit
that
later.
hurts losing a game
might as
like
well
that.
go.
Let's go to Chicago. Steven Jackson active for the game with a groin injury. Matt Forte out. Michael Bush started in his place. Jay Cutler, a lot of eyeballs on him today, Tom. What'd you see?
I saw him not be overly accurate early on, but I saw a better game plan. We saw the screen pass a couple of times. The offensive line did a better job. Jay only sacked twice, but overall, this wasn't about their offense today. It was about their defense.
And Cortland Finnegan, Darren, is going to find a way to make the highlights every Sunday.
Good or bad, huh?
He's going to be there.
He's going to either be fighting or he's going to be fighting for the football. But I tell you what, this kid has a knack for being around the ball, and he's probably one of the best one-on-one cover corners in the league. Maybe the most scrappiest in the league, too.
Take another look here, Tom, and the play will be reviewed. Finnegan ruled down by contact.
Yeah, Jay contacted Finnegan. Finnegan contacted the ground before the ball came out. That's his 3rd pick on the season.
Ball
Great
found
start.
its way to Brandon Marshall 5 times today, 71 yards. Good job of coming back to it there.
And you could just see that those two guys actually have a whole lot of chemistry. They got Jay outside the pocket a little bit today, too, which was a good thing.
Hits him in stride inside the 5-yard line. Marshall goes for 12 yards. You see Cutler injures his throwing hand on the play. Gets looked down on the sideline.
Just a flesh wound.
That's it. It's okay.
A little boo-boo.
Quarterback can live with that. Michael Bush finds the end zone. 3-yard touchdown. Bears extend the lead to 10-0. Rookie Greg Zuerlein would add a 56-yard field goal, and the Bears led 10-3 at halftime. Bears defense, as you pointed out, Tom, pretty good today.
No doubt. This is 4th and 1. Tim Jennings has been a special player this year. 4 interceptions, a ton of passes defended. This is a coverage sack right here.
See, this is what we're talking about, Tom. I know you said that defensive line has gotten sacks, but this secondary has been playing their butts off.
And this is what the Bears had in mind when they drafted Shea McClellan in the 1st round. Peppers and McClellan joining for the sack. They sacked him 6 times today. 4th quarter, Bears still leading 10-6, 2nd down, 9. Cutler can do this a little bit, get out of the pocket, scramble.
Yeah.
Wide open spaces, 21 yards.
He's a much better athlete than I think people recognize. And the first 2 weeks, they really didn't use that athletic ability. New play caller and Mike Tice, get him on the edge and let him make plays.
Couple of plays later, I think Devin Hester would like that one back.
I don't know if he mistimed his judge. It's a great route, but I mean, a guy of Devin's athletic ability, get up and get it.
Give him, if he's 6'1", he catches this ball. He's 5'11".
I don't think I could have slid a credit card under his feet right there. He's supposed to have a 40-inch vertical.
3rd and goal. Cutler to Marshall. Coverage there from Bradley Fletcher. Bears would be forced to kick a field goal, 22 yards out. 13-6, Chicago on top.
It's Tim Jennings again.
There he is.
Major Wright takes this one in for 6, but that play's made possible because Tim Jennings is there to deflect the pass. And I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that was.
No idea. And I usually know all the new dances.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of make sure I want to know all the new stuff that these young folks are doing these days.
Don't you give a guy a free pass? I mean, if he scored a touchdown?
You can do whatever you want to.
Okay.
Once again,
23-6.
They say act like you've been there before. What if I ain't been there before, baby?
Seahawks and the Rams. Pete Carroll telling Mike Carey, you know, I really would like some consistency in officiating like we had last week. Yeah, can I shake your hand? Anything? Yeah, not happening. First quarter, Seahawks opening drive, no score. Marshawn Lynch from 18 yards out into the end zone. Just get out of my way. Seahawks lead 7-0. Could be a Seahawks route, or will it be? Seahawks ball leading 7-3, 3rd and 8 from the Rams 49. Russell Wilson looking for Doug Baldwin. Instead, Trumaine Johnson comes away with a pick. Baldwin has it for a second. Johnson just comes away with it. So the Rams have the ball, looking to capitalize. Steven Jackson in for a 3-yard touchdown. I have him in fantasy. I'm excited. Steven Jackson. Oh, wait, there's a flag. It's okay. Oh, really? Robert Turner gets called for the holding call. Mike Carey, very authoritative on that call. But that's what Mike Carey does. He is authoritative. Touchdown is nullified. So 2 plays later, Greg Zuerlein lining up for a 20-yard field goal. Ball is snapped. But watch out. Watch out for the trickery. Johnny Hecker. A wide open Danny Amendola. It's a touchdown. Rock me, Amendola. Amendola. This was legal, right? This is okay, right? This happened, right? Okay, this is good. Okay, good. Yep. You got the snap. It's good. He caught it. We're good. Okay, everything is legal. All right, very good. All right, no foul on the play for legal substitution. The touchdown stands. Fourth quarter, Seahawks ball trailing 16-10. Russell Wilson dropping back to pass. Drop for a 2-yard loss by William Hayes. Nice sack, Hayes. Don't ever do that again. Or do it again if you're a Rams fan. So the Rams get the ball back. Sam Bradford, Lance Kendricks for 26 yards. Rams will settle for a field goal, though. It's 19-13. 3 minutes left in regulation. Rams with the ball. They're on top, 19-13. 3rd and 1. Trying to run out the clock. Steven Jackson gets tackled by a flock of seagulls. A flock of Seahawks. Rams will be forced to punt. 1:07 left to go. The Seahawks looking for some Russell Wilson magic. Wilson, Anthony McCoy, I see him. Oh, he fell down. Bradley Fletcher comes away with the pick. The Rams win at 19-13. Who was it that said the Rams defense was a sneaky good start in fantasy this week? Oh, yeah, this guy.
It's been so long since the Rams beat the Arizona Cardinals at home that the last time they did it, Marshall Faulk ran for 128 yards and scored a 2-point conversion in this building.
100 and what?
128 yards.
Good number.
Yeah,
That's how you do it, huh?
It's all part of some master plan whenever you do something. Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders, and Rich Eisen here with you on the McDonald's postgame show after Week 5 kicked off right here in the Edward Jones Dome with the Arizona Cardinals coming in at 4-0. Kevin Cobb sacked 8 times just 5 days ago against the Miami Dolphins, taking on Sam Bradford and the Rams, who got the ball first and got things rolling first. Up top, Danny Amendola, even though it was interfered with by Patrick Peterson, still comes down with the ball.
What a grab by Danny Amendola. We talked about him in the pregame. What a play.
One-handed grab by Amendola. 3 plays later, inside the 10, 3rd and 6. Bradford feels the pressure, extends the play. Lance Kendricks, touchdown.
And this is an element of Bradford's game that people said he had to improve, throwing on the run. They flushed him out to the left. As a right-handed quarterback, you don't want that. Deliver the strike, touchdown to Kendricks.
Kevin Cobb got the ball, marched it down the field, only got 3. Second quarter now, Bradford off to Danny Amendola. He couldn't grab it. That means it's just a Greg Zuerlein coming in for about 53 yards. That's a gimme. That's a bunny. That's a layup.
Chip shot.
That's a Jeezy.
Chip shot.
But he's young.
That's a Jeezy.
Is that what that is? All right, 10-3 is your score now. Meanwhile, that's the way things are midway through the second quarter. Danny Amendola on 3rd down seems to grab it, comes down with the ball, and comes up clutching his arm after further review. It is incomplete, and then adding injury to that insult, Amendola leaves the game. We're still waiting word on what's going on. As he threw his helmet, he did not return. But what kept returning was that pass rush by the St. Louis Rams.
I don't know who's calling out the protections, but whoever was calling out the protections, they didn't work for the entire night.
Well, he needed a rinse. He needed jaw work. He needed everything, Kevin Kolb. As later on in the third quarter, Sam Bradford makes a mistake. Instead of just throwing the ball away, perhaps, or throwing it in a different spot, Patrick Peterson has a chance to grab it. So it's still 10-3 as a fantastic interception brought down by 21.
Some of the best ball skills in the NFL today by a defensive back.
And that receiver has to do something to get that ball loose and help his quarterback.
And Peterson got everything down, both feet down, and so it's just a 10-3 game as Bradford comes up holding his non-throwing shoulder right here. 10-3. What could Kevin Kolb do? Nothing except find Robert Quinn in his grill for much of the night. This is the Weekend at Bernie dance, apparently. This is what I'm told.
They were rushing tonight, Rich.
3rd and 15 now. Larry Fitzgerald as Kolb finally finds Larry Fitzgerald. Big gain. First down, 29 yards. As somehow, someway, Kolb was able to avoid the rush to the Rams 36. 2 plays later, Kolb dropping back. Here comes James Laurinaitis.
Again.
7th time Cobb's been sacked in the game. Cardinals would punt again. Still, though, just a 1-possession game. Kolb, 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Running free, running for his life, running for some dental work. Flips it out of bounds. Cardinals have to punt on this one as well, as Chris Long was part of this rush. They were just everywhere this night. 4th quarter, 10-3. Bradford, 3rd and 11, going up top. Who do we talk about pregame, Marshall?
Chris Givens.
There he is. And what was that, Dion? That was a double move.
The quarterback pulled up.
Yeah, that's the oldest trick.
Grab that hamstring
at some
right
point
now.
in time, you have to turn and run.
Yeah, you got to turn as a quarterback at some point.
Yeah.
That was a 51-yard grab as Greg Toller was grabbing his hammy towards the end there. 17-3. Here comes Ryan Williams. Look out. Darian Stewart lowers the boom.
That's the way you break it from the safety position.
And Williams will get up, but oof.
He'll sleep on the way down.
Look up the safety running backs. Find the safeties.
3 plays later, 3rd and 6 from his own 44. Kolb needing to get something down the field. Finds Michael Floyd making a play, 17 yards. The Rams 39. 2 plays later, Kolb again running for his life. Finds Anthony Sherman. That was a nice play by Kolb and waited for everything to clear.
And what you realize is that everything was difficult for this football team. Every pass they made, every play they made was a difficult play.
3 plays later, 3rd and goal, almost picked off, but there's a flag for offensive pass interference. Jeff Fisher accepts the penalty. Instead of it being 4th and 3, pushes it back to 3rd and goal. Kolb to Larry Fitzgerald, now inside the 8-yard lines to the 6. Next play, 4th and goal from the 6. What do you think of this play right here?
It wasn't a smart play at all.
You got to throw it into the end zone.
Throw the ball in the end zone. The receiver does not even attempt to get in the end zone. It's just not a well-designed play.
You don't call that play right there.
This is one of the most dangerous guys in the game.
So they
ball in his hands.
And then after this, he looked at Michael Irvin running back to the bench, said,
I barely missed that one. I almost had it.
He said they're playing with fire, is what he said to you.
Playing with fire.
And that set up this, just one more sack of Kevin Kolb. There's Cortland Finnegan taking him down. 8th sack of the game of Kolb. They bagged him one more time for a sack force fumble. 9 sacks, 13 knockdowns by the Rams defense that is sending 2 players right now to our set.
Rams and the Dolphins honoring Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas, who now are both former Masters champion winners. Hey, who knew? Ryan Tannehill looking to get the Dolphins to 500 for the first time this season. 2nd quarter, Dolphins ball down 6-zip after 2 Legatron field goals. Tannehill looking deep, and he finds Nat Moore for a 29-yard touchdown. Where have you been for like the last 25? Actually, it's Marlon Moore, but I like seeing a guy named Moore in a Dolphins jersey. Dolphins up 7-6. We get to the 3rd quarter. Yeah, this is how good the game was. Dolphins ball up 10-6. Tannehill flips it to Reggie Bush, who gains 9 yards. Reggie Bush found it tough going all day against the Rams defense. Yes, I had him in fantasy, I know. Tough going for Reggie Bush. Next play, 3rd and 6 on the Rams 15-yard line. Tannehill Dumps it off to Reggie Bush again, who takes it for 14 yards, down to the 1-yard line. Really, Reggie, you couldn't get in the end zone for me? You couldn't do that for me? Thanks a lot. Next play, 1st and goal. Tannehill. Nope. Anthony Fasano. The 1-yard touchdown. The Dolphins lead 17-6. Look at this suddenly potent Dolphins offense. Later in the third, Dolphins ball, same score, 1st and 10. Tannehill gets hit hard by Jolon Dunbar, fumbles the ball out of bounds. This is a far fumble. You get hit pretty hard when you fumble the ball all the way out of bounds like that. Tannehill, though, would finish with a couple of touchdown passes. Dolphins forced to punt. 4th quarter now. Yes, we rapidly move to the 4th quarter because this is how the game went. Again, Bradford looking for Brandon Gibson, 8 yards in the 1st down. Here comes the Rams. Bradford pumped up after keeping the Rams alive. 5 plays later, 4th and goal on the 1. Bradford keeps it himself, goes in for the touchdown. Rams would get the 2-point conversion, still down 17-14. Dolphins have the ball. Reggie Bush runs for no gain. Flipped up in the air, almost like Nat Moore on the helicopter play. And now we've come full circle with Nat Moore references. Bush is ruled short of the marker. Dolphins forced to punt. Next play, 4th and 1. Chris Clemens takes the direct snap on the fake punt for 3 yards. Oh, Bill Parcells will be proud of that one. Dolphins get a 1st down, but later on are forced to punt. Joe Philbin keeping the field very clean, as you know if you watch Hard Knocks. So Rams get the ball back. Sam Bradford looking for Brandon Gibson, 22 yards out of bounds. Rams on their own 49-yard line. Look at that one-handed catch. This is going to set up a 3rd and 4 on the Dolphins' 45-yard line. Bradford gets sacked for a 3-yard loss. So the Rams are going to be forced to trot out Zerline, Legatron, for 66 yards and the win. Here's a hint without a spoiler. It has plenty of leg. Legatron. Oh, Starscream, you have failed me again. Dolphins win it 17-14. Packers and the Rams. Sam Bradford thinks I'm going to have to throw 11 touchdowns to win today. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers thinks I could throw 11 touchdowns in the 1st quarter against the Rams. 1st quarter, Packers ball down 3-zip. Up, Rams offsides. Free play. Free play. Aaron Rodgers deep to Jordy Nelson. Who said he was a bad start in fantasy this week? Not this guy. 52 yards for Jordy Nelson. 2 plays later, Jordy Nelson again on the touchdown. 3 yards. Take a look at it again. Look at Jordy up, catches it, brings his feet down. It's 2011 for Jordy Nelson again. I'm telling you, Packers up 7-3. Ensuing kickoff. Oh, it's an onside kick. And it's caught cleanly by the, no, it's about, no, it's, oh, and it's, oh. Jamari Lattimore recovers the ball. Jeff Fisher says, yeah, we weren't ready for that one. Lead to a Crosby field goal. Packers up 10-3. 3rd quarter, Packers ball now up 10-6. Aaron Rodgers looking for James Jones. Gets it for 17 yards. Packers with the ball on the Rams' 21-yard line. 5 plays later at 2nd and goal. Aaron Rodgers looking for Tex Cobb. Touchdown. Packers lead 17-6. Look at Randall Cobb. So the Rams get the ball back, looking to do some damage here. 1st and 10 in their own 20. Sam Bradford looking for Britt Miller. Oh, I got it. This is going to be a touch. Oh. Next play. Sam Bradford had no such worries. Sam Bradford, meet Clay Matthews. That'll be a sack. Let's see the reaction. Rams will be forced to punt. Later in the 3rd quarter, Rams have the ball back. Sam Bradford looking for Chris Givens. Instead, he finds Casey Hayward, who unfortunately plays for the Green Bay Packers. So the Packers pick up the ball on the Rams' 21-yard line. Sam Bradford thinking it wasn't like this in Oklahoma. Things were so much easier. That would lead to a Packers field goal after that. Then we go to the 4th quarter. Rams have the ball. Chris Givens gets it now in the 56-yard swing pass. Takes it all the way down to the Packers' 24-yard line. If only somebody would have blocked someone, he could have got to the end zone. Bradford would finish 255, a touchdown and a pick. 5 plays later, 2nd and 4 in the Packers' 6. Steven Jackson. There's a Steven Jackson sighting. It's a touchdown. Jackson's first touchdown of the year. I'd be that excited too. So the Packers decide, well, all right, things are getting a little close here. Here's Randall Cobb for 8 yards. Gets that 1st down. Cobb had a big day. 5 plays later, 3rd and 9 in the Rams' 39. We're looking for Tex Cobb again. The haymaker. Touchdown, Randall Cobb. Packers extend the lead to 27-13. Rodgers, 16 touchdowns in his last 4, 30-20 to fun. Patriots and Rams facing off in London. Pippa? Where's Pippa? Pippa! 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 Tom Brady, 39 straight games with a TD pass. Steven Jackson could be traded for Wayne Rooney. Rams opening drive, 5th play, 1st and 10 in midfield. Sam Bradford looking for Chris Givens. 50 yards and the touchdown. The Rams lead the game 7-0. Start calling your timeouts, boys. Like Jack Nicholson said in 1997, this would be as good as it gets. Look at the nice double move by Givens. Finds the end zone. 7-0 Rams take a picture. Patriots get the ball. 6th play of the drive, 3rd and 2 at their own 48-yard line. Brady floats a pass down the sidelines for Danny Woodhead. Woodhead comes up to it for 24 yards. Sets up 1st and 10 at the Rams' 28-yard line. 3 plays later, 9th play of the drive, 3rd and 1 at the Rams' 19. Brady looks for Brandon Lloyd. No, seriously, he looks for Brandon Lloyd. And he's wide open for a touchdown. I thought a guy wearing number 85 would catch a touchdown pass at some point. Patriots even it up at 7. Next, Pats possession, 3rd play of the drive, 1st and 10, their own 40. Brady looking for Gronkowski. Gronk goes for 25 yards down to the Rams' 35-yard line, part of a huge day for Gronkowski. 2 plays later, 2nd and 1 at the Rams' 26. Brady looks for Gronkowski again. Another 25 yards, spotted just short of the goal line. Gronk, no like. 2nd quarter, 4 plays later, Pats decide to go for it on 4th down, 4th and goal from the 1. Shane Vereen into the end zone for the 1-yard touchdown run. Patriots take the lead, 14-7. Remember what I said about how 7-0 was as good as it was going to get for the Rams? Yeah, that's kind of coming true right now. Patriots possession, 6th play of the drive now. 3rd and 4 at the Rams' 41. Brady looking for Gronkowski again, who goes 32 yards with it. Sets up 1st and goal at the 9. 3 plays later, 3rd and goal at the 7. Brady looks for, why not Gronkowski? He's averaging 25 yards a catch. In the end zone, touchdown. Gronk-like. There he is, like the London Guards. Or a wind-up toy that stutters and stammers and then spikes the football. Pats lead at 21-7. Yeah, that's it. Okay. It's more of a wind-up toy at Christmas, but okay. Hey, London loves the Patriots. 3rd quarter now, Patriots leading 28-7. Their opening drive of the half. Stephen Ridley gets the ball. He goes for 30 yards to the outside. Sets up a 1st and 10 at the Rams' 32. Ridley would have a big day as well. Over 100 yards and a score. 4 plays later, 1st and goal at the 9. Brandon Lloyd again. Patriots continue the route 35-7. Brandon Lloyd is back and fantasy relevant. Look how happy he is. Now 38-7, Patriots possession, 8th play of the drive, 1st and goal at the 14. Yeah, why not? Let's throw it to Gronkowski again. I like that dance. Let's see it again. Gronk, and then I don't think the guards do that. No, I don't think that's what they do at Buckingham Palace. But the Pats win it, 45-7. Tom Brady, 304 and 4 touchdowns.
Niners and Rams in a crazy game, both coming off byes. Alex Smith was 18 for 19 in his last start, but he would not finish here. Down 14-zip, Smith scrambling, Jalan Dunbar.
Oh man, that's...
Now, here's the amazing thing. Smith stayed in the game. He completed the drive with a touchdown to Michael Crabtree, but then you see him on the sidelines. He's a little funky over there, so diagnosed with a concussion. So Colin Kaepernick had to take over. 4th quarter, pick it up with the Rams down 21-17. John Hecker's already faked one successfully.
Great design of a play right there, man. That was awesome.
I have to use that one.
That's to Lance Kendrick, and Jeff Fisher's loving this. 2 fake punts that work.
Jeff Fisher will put some tricks on you.
8 plays later, Sam Bradford to Austin Pettis. 2 yards in the touch, and the Rams have a 3-point lead with just over a minute to go. But Kaepernick, if there's one thing the guy can definitely do, we know so far in this league, he can run the football.
Yeah, we know that.
Can.
66 yards on the day, scrambled for 19 here. So that sets up David Akers.
Not a good crop.
Had an NFL record 44 field goals a year ago, and we're going over. Extra session. Rams get it. Remember, if they score a touchdown, it's over, right?
Right.
Sam Bradford looking for Danny Amendola, who missed the last 3 games with that collarbone issue.
It steps back.
80 yards. Go get it!
What this kid has become is incredible, man. How you miss that many games, you show up and you just
Dante
play this
Whitner
way.
saves the touchdown, however.
It's my job to say this name, Brandon Gibson
Illegal formation.
line up on the ball when the tight end's off the ball.
So they would have to punt. So now Kaepernick trying to get the Niners to win. All they have to do is kick the field goal because the Rams already had a possession, scrambles for 14. So now it's Akers for the game winner.
Akers are here again.
You know what's odd about that?
Living no.
Jeff Fisher didn't even try to freeze him. Jeff old school call. I ain't trying that.
Let it go.
We good.
All right, so now the Rams got their shot. As Jim Harbaugh cannot believe it.
That
Bradford looking for Danny Amendola, who was having a great season before he got injured. He had 11 more catches for $102. So it's up to the rookie, young Jeezy, for the win from 53 yards
That's what
out.
he does
However,
right there, Pride. That's what he does. What?
There's a delay of game.
What?
Can you believe it? Now, this guy is tied for the NFL lead with 5 field goals of at least 50 yards. So even though Jeff Fisher's a little upset, he's going to try it again from 58 yards.
He is a rookie, y'all.
Yeah, and that ain't going to work.
Yeah, he is. He's a rookie.
He had the distance while you're playing.
So the Niners, look at Amendola. He wanted this one. Niners in midfield. Kaepernick is sacked by Chris Long, loss of 8, and so San Francisco's forced to punt. So now the Rams got a shot at this thing. Bradford, just a few ticks left, and he's dropped by Aldon Smith.
I mean, Marshall, what was that?
You cannot, Sam, and I know Sam, he can't take that sack. You got to throw that ball away.
Well, he threw for 275 on this day. Here he hits Brandon Gibson, but look at the clock. That's it. Hey, we have our first tie since 2008 when the Eagles and Bengals played to one. Donovan McNabb can explain to you what happened after that. 24-24, you're fine.
Jets and the Rams, Mark Sanchez and Tim Tebow. Hey, I didn't say any bad things about you. No, that was unnamed guys. First quarter, no score. Rams opening drive. They go for it on 4th and goal. Sam Bradford finds a wide open Brandon Gibson for a touchdown. Rams take a 7-0 lead. Brian Schottenheimer says, take that. Second quarter now, Rams ball leading 7-3, 3rd and 10 in their own 17. Bradford looking for Mike McNeil. Instead finds Eric Smith, who nearly takes it in. Jets get the ball at the Rams' 13-yard lines. Jets special teams struggling in the first half. Let's take a look at what this first half was like for the New York Jets. Here they go. After that pick, the field goal is blocked. Luckily for the Jets, it rolls out of bounds. Janoris Jenkins blocks, and Rams have the ball now in their own 13. Jets next possession. Hey, it's Tim Tebow on Ooh. The fake punt to Lex Hilliard loses a yard. Rams have the ball on their own 46. It is all Rams right now. Ensuing possession, they get the ball at the Jets' 31-yard line. Instead, Sam Bradford is stripped by Muhammad Wilkerson. Bart Scott's going to outrun everybody to the end. No, he gets pulled down at the 28-yard line. A huge defensive play. This play really tilted the momentum of the game towards the Jets. Mark Sanchez looking for Chad Schillens, capitalizes on the turnover with a touchdown pass. 25 yards. Jets take a 10-7 lead. The old down, out, and up works every time. Third quarter now. Jets ball leading 13-7. Sanchez looking for Conrad Rulin for 18 yards. Jets get down to the Rams 5. We head to the fourth quarter now. Just 3 plays later. It's Bilal Powell up the middle on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Great play call by Tony Sperano. The Jets add to their lead. They're up 20-7. Look at Tony Sperano. Yay, we did it! We have 2 touchdowns in one game. Rams ensuing possession, 1st and 10. Darrell Richardson rushes left. LaRon Landry tackles Richardson, creates the fumble. Garrett McIntyre picks it up. Jets have the ball, the Rams 38. 3rd and 6. Again, it's Bilal Powell. The world belongs to Bilal Powell. 11-yard touchdown run. Jets win it by the final of 27-13.
The Rams and the Cardinals. Cards have lost 6 straight. And starting a rookie 6th-round pick, Ryan Lindley, who looked a lot like a rookie 6th-round pick.
And 2 rookie tackles.
Yeah.
21
Janoris
rebounds,
Jenkins returning it for the touch, but he was just getting started on this day.
What's he doing?
What's he doing?
What is that?
Nice, 21. No.
I know. Somebody tweet me and let me know what that mess was.
Third quarter, Lindley looking for Larry Fitzgerald, but it's Jenkins again, who would become the first rookie with 2 INTs returned for a score in the same game since Bobby Franklin of the 1960 Cleveland Browns.
NFC West battle in St. Louis, the Rams and the Niners and Jim Harbaugh
pounding on Colin Kaepernick, his starting quarterback now for the third
He used to
consecutive
do
week.
that to Alex Smith. I would be that should be his and Alex Smith's own tradition. I would be upset.
Alex over there thinking he's cheating on me.
Yeah, you know?
It's not right. Here comes the blitz. Janoris Jenkins forcing Colin Kaepernick to fire it away. Now, he was in the end zone. That's intentional grounding, so what do we have?
Safety.
There you go. 2 points.
Brett did not get, I don't believe, to the line of scrimmage is the reason why.
See? 2 points now. 7-2. Into the fourth quarter.
So would that make it a 5-point lead for the 49ers at this point?
This is a missed opportunity here.
Tough catch, but got to make it.
Delaney Walker can't make the catch. Flag on the play. Jeff Fisher. Robert Quinn flagged for roughing the passer.
Are you kidding me?
Niners. No. That's what happened.
He said something really mean to him, so they put a flag on him.
How open is Michael Crabtree getting 30 yards there?
Crabtree with a nice day. 101 yards receiving.
David Akers would add a 23-yard field goal. It's 10-2. Kaepernick now catches it over the head of Ted Ginn Jr. Janoris Jenkins picks it up.
Wow. This kid, Janoris Jenkins, pick magnet for last week, has a way of being around the football. He is a magnet.
Pick magnet.
He is a pick magnet.
That's 3 touchdowns for him now, right?
Yes.
Ruled a touchdown, play reviewed. Gains possession of the ball after Ted Ginn Jr. is clear of contact. The touchdown stands. Rams cut the lead to 10-8. Got to go for a 2-point conversion here.
So that game's then tied if they get it. Right, Paul?
It would be a tie ball game.
If in fact they convert this would be 10-all.
And that's Sam Bradford to Lance Kendricks, and that
game is tied right now. Sam Bradford historically has played very well against the 49ers in his career.
Kaepernick had his moments scrambling right here. He can do this. Gets not only a first down, but a few extra.
Yeah, this is the one element. And Alex Smith's a better athlete than people think, but Alex Smith is not a threat like this.
David Akers added a 33-yard field goal, 13-10.
Runs like Ichabod Crane.
A lot of great leverage, a lot of levers there.
Long-legged.
Here he goes again.
Nice afternoon for Kaepernick running the football. 9 carries for 84 yards. Here comes Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford coming back. As I said, he's always played well against the 49ers. He's a pretty good athlete as well. Good decision to slide. See too many quarterbacks these days going head first or exposing themselves.
That was a 14-yard gain. Now 108 left. Let's do it again. 11 yards.
And what
flag on the play?
Absolutely.
And why he has so much field to work with to do those scrambles is because the San Francisco 49ers are running a 2-man coverage against him, and he goes and you're stuck. The guy slides, but kind of got caught.
He's got to know better than that.
Yeah, but they're running a lot of 2-man coverage in which everyone has their back running away from Sam Bradford, so he has a lot of room to take off and get those yards scrambling.
Greg Zuerlein, 4 plays later, 13-13. We're headed to overtime.
Been there, done that, right?
Now, these two teams played to a tie in San Francisco a little bit earlier this season. Rams punter Johnny Hekker shanked a 14-yard punt. David Akers lines up for a game-winning 51-yard field goal.
Seen this before, too, haven't we?
We would have assumed that he would have made this.
He's had a couple of these moments this year.
He's been consistently well making those kicks in the past.
Rams
especially
take over
last year.
Yeah.
At their own 41-yard line.
This one's about to be tied as well. 30 seconds left. Overtime.
And that just snuck in. Greg Zuerlein from 54 yards out.
How crazy would this game have been if it would have ended in a tie? So these two teams meet. And look, the Rams, they haven't had a great season. They're now 5-6-1.
But they've been in a lot of games. They are definitely competitive.
And truthfully, they've played well in their division. They're 4-0-1 in their division.
Rams and the Bills, Ryan Fitzpatrick, his first game against the team that drafted him back in 2005. That's a long time ago. Even longer, last time the Rams made the playoffs, 2004. Second quarter, Rams ball. They're trailing 6-zip. Sam Bradford back to pass, looking for Lance Kendricks. Instead, Stephon Gilmore picks it off, and he goes 62 yards for the touchdown. The Bills take it 10 to wait a second. Penalty on the play. Bills' Kyle Moore gets called for holding, pushes Barry Richardson there in the back, nullifies the touchdown, but the Bills would take a 6-0 lead into the locker room. Third quarter now, Rams still trailing 6-zip. Sam Bradford looking for Brandon Gibson over the middle for 22 yards. He's really stepped up, and Danny Amendola's absence would lead to a 1-yard Steven Jackson touchdown run. Rams lead 7-6. Bills get the ball back, same score, 3rd and 6 on the Rams 34. Fitzpatrick hits Fred Jackson. Fred Jackson up and over for the first down. It's a WWE move right there. 1st and 10 on the Rams 27. 3 plays later, it's 2nd and goal from the Rams 2-yard line. Ryan Fitzpatrick off the play action looking, and Lee Smith saves the day for the Bills. 2-yard touchdown. Lee's going to jump in. Watch out, Lee. Watch out. Whoa! You got to work on that, Lee. Bills lead 12-7. 2-point conversion was no good. 4th quarter now. Rams ball still trailing 12-7. 2nd and 6 in their own 30. Bradford looking for Chris Givens in triple coverage, but Givens can't come away with the catch. Watch the blanket coverage by Leotis McKelvin, who catches up, makes the play. It's Leotis. He loves us. Rams next drive, 3:16 left to go. Bradford off play action. Lance Kendricks on the nice nab, 22 yards, ball at the Bills 46. 4 plays later, it's 4th and 1, $1:53 left. This is going to be the game. A catch by Austin Pettis. The ball is behind him. Great athletic play. Puts the ball at the Bills' 28-yard line. 3 plays later, 3rd and 10, still in the Bills' 28. Bradford looking for Brandon Gibson, who's got it, gets away, and gets out of bounds. Ball now at the Bills' 13-yard line. 2 plays later, 54 seconds left. Look at Sam Bradford. Brandon Gibson again. The 13-yard touchdown. They get the 2-point conversion. The Rams lead is now 15-12. Tell them, Sammy, we're going to get 2. We're going to get 2. So the Bills' last chance, 27 seconds left to go. Ryan Fitzpatrick back to pass. Instead, he's sacked by a host of Rams players. Rams hold on to win it by the final of 15-12. Bradford, 209 and a touchdown in the win for the Rams. Vikings-Rams all day with 1,600 yards rushing, chasing Eric Dickerson's all-time single-season rushing record. 2,105. The countdown begins. First quarter, Vikings opening drive. Adrian Peterson goes left for a loss of 2. Uh-oh. Next play, 2nd and 12 in the Rams 18. I'll show you. Adrian Peterson rushes right. Loss of 2. Peterson getting stopped early in the game, but this is why games are 4 quarters. 5 plays later, 3rd and goal, the Rams 5. Christian Ponder nearly sacks as well. If Adrian Peterson can't do it, I'm going to do it myself. Into the end zone for the 5-yard touchdown run. Vikings take an early 7-0 lead. Second quarter, Rams ball. They still trail 7-zip. 1st and goal on the Vikings 4. Sam Bradford looking for Brian Quick. Great leaping grab for the touchdown. Rams tie the game at 7 apiece. So now the Vikings try to answer. 1st and 10, their own 18-yard line. Adrian Peterson gets stopped for -5. No. 82 yards into the end zone for Adrian Peterson. Vikings up 14-7. He is like a piece of iron. Yes, I just went Rocky IV on you. Late second quarter, Rams ball trailing 17-7. Sam Bradford looking for Lance Kendricks. Instead, Everson Griffin picks it off. 29 yards later, he's into the end zone. Vikings add to their lead 24-7. 17 points in less than 4 minutes. Due to time constraints and the lack of scoring, we fast forward to the 4th quarter. Rams ball trailing 33-7. Bradford finds Danny Amendola. Touchdown Rams. After the touchdown, watch that. Amendola spikes and it goes off an older guy's head. It bounces up. It's a stadium employee in the face. Knocks his glasses off. He gets looked at, but is given the game ball. Rams next drive going for 2 after a Lance Kendrick 6-yard touchdown. Oh, Amendola, he got the 2-point conversion. Oh, no, wait, okay. Just handed the ball. That guy was scared when he handed him the football. Vikings have the ball back again. 1st and 10, their own 20. Adrian Peterson rushes right. There he goes. 52 yards for Peterson. It would lead to a Blair Walsh 51-yard field goal. Vikings add to their lead, go on to win it by the final of 36-22. Here comes all day Dickerson. Rams and the Buccaneers. Rams 3-7 outside their division. The Bucs have lost 4 straight. Something would have to give in this game. Sam Bradford looking to capitalize on a 377-yard week like he had a week ago. Hey, Sam Bradford had another nice day. Second quarter, Buccaneers ball leading 3-0. 3rd and 15, their own 25. Josh Freeman looking for Mike Williams instead. Janoris Jenkins picks it off, and he goes all the way 41 yards for the touchdown. Jenkins having a huge rookie season, gets into the end zone. He's got 4 picks this year, 3 of them he's taken in for scores. Rams have the lead, 7-6. Buccaneers ball now trailing 7-6. 1st and 10, the Rams 49. Josh Freeman looking for Vincent Jackson. Instead, James Laurinaitis picks it off, one of the 7 Rams players who had a shot at the ball on that play. Just so happened Laurinaitis got it. Ball now on the Rams' 35-yard line. So Sam Bradford going to work. Looking for Brandon Gibson. 13 yards and a first down. Down to the Bucs 19. 3 plays later, 1st and goal from the Rams 5. Steven Jackson, maybe the Rams are going to give him a contract after this. There he goes. Takes it in from 5 yards out. Rams lead at halftime, 14-6. Look at this juggernaut Rams offense. 3rd quarter now. Rams ball leading 14-6. 1st and 10 from their own 20. First play of the 3rd quarter. Sam Bradford saying, I am not wasting time. Lance Kendricks over the middle. And there goes Lance Kendricks. Shades of Demaryius Thomas against the Steelers, except Kendricks really takes a long time to get in the end zone. Nobody could catch. Really? There were no Bucs players fast enough on that? Rams lead 21-6. Kendricks needs oxygen. Ensuing Buccaneers drive, trailing 21-6. Josh Freeman looking for Mike Williams. Instead, it's picked off by Tremaine Johnson. No gain on the return. Josh Freeman's 3rd interception of the day. So the Rams now trying to capitalize on that. 2nd and goal from the 5. Sam Bradford, Austin Pettis for the touchdown. Rams lead 28-6. What a day Sam Bradford is having. Buccaneers trying to get something positive going. 3rd and 2, their own 39. Freeman looking for Mike Williams. Will he find him this time or get picked off again? No, this time Williams gets it. And there he goes. Let me see a cutback. Ooh, cutback. Cutback gets into the end zone. 61-yard touchdown. Buccaneers trail 28-13. 4th and 1 on the Rams 5. Here come the Bucs again, trying to get back into this. Josh Freeman on the quarterback sneak, and he is stuffed for no gain. Rams take over on, no matter how much you signal, you're not getting a first down, Taquan Underwood. It's not happening for you. Rams take over on downs. 4th quarter, Greg Schiano going, oh boy, not going to have to worry about the kneel down on this one. Buccaneers trailing 28-13, still 3rd and 10 from their own 47. Freeman looking for Vincent Jackson. With some time in the pocket, across the middle, races for a gain of 46 yards. The ball goes down to the Rams 7. Here come the Buccaneers. 4 plays later, 4th and goal. The Bucs decide to go for it. Freeman hits Doug Martin for 4 yards. Good news. Bad news. Needed 7 for the touchdown. Bucs turn the ball over on downs again inside the 10. Bucs have the ball back again. The Rams defense has been closing for them all day long. Down 28-13. Pass is tipped up in the air, intercepted by Eugene Sims. 4th pick on the day for Freeman. The Rams go to 7-7-1, winning 28-13. Bradford, 196 and 2 touchdowns in the win.
They also have the NFC West title. The Seahawks, they made a hard push. Would they have their 4th straight game over 40 points? Taking on the St. Louis Rams. The steadily improving St. Louis Rams, by the way. Seahawks down 10-6. Russell Wilson to Golden Tate.
Yeah, what a great year Russell Wilson has had. And this Rams team that you mentioned, boy, they're fighting. They're undefeated in the division.
That's a gain of 31. 2 plays later, it's Wilson. Don't worry about the shoe. We'll get that back in just a minute. To Michael Robinson. 26th passing touchdown for Wilson. That ties Peyton Manning's rookie record. Seahawks take a 13-10 lead. 4th quarter, tied at 13. It's Wilson.
Last name Wilson.
Look at him keep this play alive and finding Golden Tate.
Big play.
Somebody got to tackle him.
Tate's been balling too, man.
For 44 yards. And then Wilson, something he's done really well the last few weeks, run it and take it himself.
When in doubt,
like that.
Run. Do
Seahawks
what you do.
are going to be the 5 seed. They'll take on the winner of the NFC East.